join in these congratulations. Heed not the chill that dims this aged eye. Old memories crowd around me, though I sorrow, 'tis for myself, Aileen, and not for thee.
With heart and with voice, let us welcome this making to the maid of his choice. With a heart palpitating, comes Alexis the brave. With heart and with voice, let us welcome this mating to the maid of his choice. To the maid of his choice comes the brave Alexis, Alexis the brave.
Welcome joy, adieu to sadness, as aurora gilds the day. So those eyes, twin orbs of gladness, chase the clouds of care away. Irresistible incentive bids me humbly kiss your hand. I'm your servant, most attentive to command. Wild with adoration, mad with fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss. Goaded to distraction by maddening action, I find some satisfaction in apostrophe like this. Sang as you're immortal, sang as you're divine. Welcome to my portal, angel, oh, be mine, immortal, divine, angel, oh, be mine. Irresistible incentive bids me humbly kiss your hand. I'm your servant, most attentive, most attentive to command.
Sir, I thank you most politely for your graceful courtesy. Compliment more truly knightly never yet was paid to me. Chivalry is an ingredient sadly lacking in our land. Sir, I am your most obedient to command. Wild with admiration, mad with fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss. Goaded to distraction by maddening inaction, I find some satisfaction in apostrophe like this. Marmaduke immortal, Marmaduke divine, take me to thy portal, love more be mine, immortal divine, love more be mine.
Wild with adoration, mad with fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss. Wild with adoration, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss. I'm
Wild
your
with adoration, mad with
servant,
fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss.
most attentive to command. Wild with adoration is a mad with fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss.
Most obedient.
You're most obedient to command. 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 Most obedient to
prepared for sealing and for signing. The contract has been doctored as agreed.
All is prepared for sealing and for signing. The contract has been drafted as agreed.
Approach the table, O ye lovers pining, with hand and seal. Now execute the deed.
Approach the table, O ye lovers pining, with hand and seal. Now execute the deed.
I deliver it as my act and deed.
I deliver it as my act and deed.
See they sign without what privilege meant to seal proceed. They deliver it as their act and deed. They deliver it. With heart and with voice, let us welcome this making sweetness here. With the Lord God protecting, honest is the rain. With heart and with voice, let us welcome this making. Leave the near to rejoice, leave the near to rejoice. Honest is the rain, honest is the rain, and the lovely.
My darling, you are now irrevocably betrothed to me. Are you not very, very happy?
Oh, Alexis, can you doubt it? Do I not love you beyond all on earth? And am I not beloved in return? Is not true love, faithfully given and faithfully returned, the source of every earthly joy?
Of that there can be no doubt. Oh, that the world could be persuaded of the truth of that maxim. Oh, that the world could break down the artificial barriers of rank, wealth, education, age, beauty, habits, taste, and temper, and recognize the glorious principle that in marriage alone is to be found the panacea for every ill.
Continue to preach that sweet doctrine and you will succeed. O evangel of true happiness.
I hope so. As yet the cause progresses but slowly. Still, I have made some converts to the principle that men and women should be coupled in matrimony without distinction of rank. I have lectured on the subject at Teamsters unions, and the drivers were unanimous in favor of my views. I have preached at flop houses, saloons, and lunatic asylums, and have been received with enthusiasm. I have even addressed the Navy on the advantages that would accrue to them if they married wealthy society girls, and not a single sailor dissented.
Noble fellows. And yet, there are those who would hold that the uneducated classes are not open to argument. What do the upper crust have to say of your plan?
Why, at present it cannot be denied. The pillars of society seem to hold aloof.
Ah, the working man is the true intelligence after all.
He is a noble creature when he's quite sober. Yes, Sadie, true happiness comes of true love. And true love should be independent of external influences. It should live upon itself, and by itself. In itself, love should live for love alone. Love feeds on many kinds of food, I know. Some love for rank and some for duty. Some give their hearts away for empty show, and others love for youth and beauty. To love for money all the world is prone. Some love themselves and live alone. Give me the love and for any other joy can thirst, whose loving wife adores him truly. Want, misery, and care may do their worst, if loving woman loves you truly. A lover's thoughts are ever with his own, none truly loved is ever lonely. Give me the love that loves for love alone. I love that love, I love it only. I love that love, I love it only. Give me the love that loves for love alone. I love that love, I love it only.
Oh, Alexis, those are noble principles.
Yes, Aileen. And I'm going to take a desperate step in support of them. Have you ever heard of the firm of J.W. Wells and Company? The old-established family sorcerers in Simri Acts?
I have seen their advertisement.
They have invented up a filter, which, if report may be believed, is simply infallible. I intend to distribute it throughout the household. Within a very short time of my doing so, there will not be an adult in the place who will not have learned the secret of pure and lasting happiness. What do you say to that?
Well, dear, of course the filter is a very useful thing about the house since the Charles River has turned brown.
Aileen, you misunderstand me. I didn't say a filter. I said a filter. With a
You don't mean a love potion, do you?
On the contrary, I do mean a love potion.
Oh, Alexis, I don't think it would be right. No, I don't indeed. And then a real magician? Oh, it would be downright wicked.
Aileen, is it or is it not a laudable object to steep the entire household up to its lips in love? And to couple them in matrimony without distinction of age, rank, or fortune?
Unquestionably, right?
Then, as unpleasant as it must be to have recourse to supernatural aid, I must nevertheless pocket my aversion, in deference to the great and good end I have in view. Hercules!
Yes, sir.
Is Mr. Wells there?
He's below stairs, sir. Relaxing.
Ask him to be so good as to step this way.
Very good, sir. Mr. Wells!
Oh, but Alexis, a real sorcerer? I shall be frightened to death.
I trust my Aileen will not yield to fear, while the strong right arm of her Alexis is here to protect her.
It's nonsense, dear, to talk of your protecting me with your strong right arm, in face of the fact that this family sorcerer could change me into a guinea pig before you could turn around.
He could change you into a guinea pig, no doubt. But it is very unlikely that he would take such a liberty. It's a most respectable firm, and I'm sure he would not be guilty of so untradesmanlike an act.
Good day, sir.
Good day. I believe you are a sorcerer.
Hey, sorcerer!
Ah, impressive. Hogwarts, class of 87.
We practice necromancy in all its branches. We have a choice assortment of wishing caps, divining rods, amulets, charms, and counter-charms. We can cast you a nativity at a low figure, and we have a horoscope for $1.98 that we can guarantee. Up. 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 Our Buddha chests, each containing a patent hag who comes out and prophesies disasters, are strongly recommended. Our Aladdin lamps, very chaste, and our prophetic tablets foretell everything from a scandal in city government down to baked bean futures. What? It's an action novel. Our two-bit curse. Two-bit curse, one of the cheapest things in the trade, is considered infallible. We have some very superior blessings, too, but they're not much asphalt. We've only sold one since last Christmas, and that to a gentleman who bought it to give to his mother-in-law, but it turned out he was afflicted in the head. It's been returned to us for credit. But our sale of the two-bit curse, especially on Saturday nights, is tremendous. We can't turn them out fast enough. Shazam! Abracadabra! My name is John Weddington Wells. I'm a dealer in magic and spells, in blessings and curses and heaven-filled purses and prophecies, witches and elves. If you want a proud foe to make tracks, if you melt a rich uncle in wax, you've got to look in on the resident gin number 70 Seminary Axe. We've a first-rate assortment of magic for raising a posthumous shade, with effects that are comic or tragic. There's no cheaper house in the trade. Love filter, we've quantities of it, and for knowledge if anyone burns, we're keeping a very small profit to bring us some bounded returns. For he can prophesy with a wink of his eye, be with security into futurity. Sum up your history, clean up a mystery, human proclivity for a nativity. He has answers oracular, bogey spectacular, tetrapose tragical, made us so magical, facts astronomical, sonar more comical, and if you want it, he makes a reduction on taking a quantity. Oh! If anyone anything lacks, you'll find it already in stacks. If you'll only look in on the resident gin number 70 Seminary Axe. Raise you hosts of ghosts, and that without reflectors, and creepy things with wings, and gaunt and grisly specters. He can fill you crowds of shrouds, and horrify you vastly. He can rack your brains with chains, and gibberings grim and ghastly. Then if you plan it, he changes organity with an urbanity full of satanity, vexes humanity with an inanity fatal to vanity, driving your foes to the verge of insanity. Potting tautology, demonology, electrobiology, mystic nosology, speed and philology, high-class astrology, such as astrology isn't a man to require an apology. Oh! My name is John Wellington Wells. I'm a dealer in magic and spells, in blessings and curses and never-filled purses and prophecies, witches and elves. And if anyone anything lacks, you'll find it already in stacks. If you'll only look in the resident gin number 70 Seminary Axe.
I have sent for you on a very important matter. I believe you advertise a patent oxyhydrogen love at first sight filter.
Sir, it is our leading article.
Now, I want to know if you can confidently guarantee it, as possessing all the qualities you claim for it in your advertisement.
Sir, we are not in the habit of puffing our goods. Ours is an old established firm with a large family connection, and every assurance held out in the advertisement is fully realized.
Oh, Alexis! Don't offend him. He'll turn us into something dreadful. I know he will.
I am anxious from purely philanthropical motives to distribute this filter secretly among the members of the household. I shall, of course, require a quantity.
In buying a quantity, sir, we strongly recommend you're taking it in galvanized pails and pouring it off as you should happen to want it. And we deduct 10% for prompt cash.
I should mention that I deal regularly with Sears and Roebuck.
In that case, we can supply it in the recyclable 55-gallon drums with the handy applicator pump for 25% off.
Aileen, the household will assemble to grouse in a few minutes. Go and fetch the vessels.
But Alexis,
My dear, you must obey me if you please. Go and fetch the vessels.
I'm sure Dr. Daly would not approve of it.
How soon does it take effect?
Takes a bit of time. Whoever drinks of it loses consciousness for a spell, and then, on waking, falls in love as a matter of course with the first person he or she meets who has also tasted of it, and the affection is at once returned. I say, the affection is at once returned.
Yeah. Good. Then, Mr. Wells, I shall feel obliged to feel at once pour as much of a filter into the vessels as will suffice to affect everyone in the house.
But bless me, Alexis, some of our guests may be married people.
Madam, this pavilion is compounded upon the strictest principles. I certainly know of no magic that can help married people. But are you quite sure you have nerve enough to carry you through the fearful ordeal?
And the good cause, I fear nothing.
Just testing. Very well then. We will proceed at once to the
Incantation. Sprites of earth and air, fiends of flame and fire, demon souls appear in shoals. The spirit